G'day guys, I'm Model Gaming and welcome back to Fallout 76. Last part we did Bureau of Tourism for the Grafton Mayor. We've went all around the Toxic Valley doing that. Which brings us to this part, at the Wavy Willards Water Park where we ended off last part. We need to go talk to someone called Miss Annie here to inquire about a missing kid. Something I didn't actually show off when I was over at the fairgrounds. So there's basically a poster that's hanging up of a kid that's missing. And if I'm really lucky, I might be able to find it here, but I can't remember where it is. Before we speak to Miss Annie, however, let's just get rid of a bunch of these scorched. Just to make sure I don't have any interruptions when we're speaking to her. Quite conveniently, she's usually sitting up here, but for some reason she's just trapped down here. For no good reason.
Excusez-moi, user. You're here to find Freddy? His father, he put a tracker on Freddy that the lovely boy could not remove. But on that terrible day, it stopped. The policemen, they tried. It was simple. Clues were found here. Then came all of this. My Freddy, he was not found. He could live, no? You live, so he could. Such a clever boy. Now, maybe a man. Such a long time to wait for word of mon petit chou. But Nanny, she cannot bypass privacy protocol. To enter the security office is unauthorized. Maybe you can enter?
So, we gotta search for this missing kid that basically went missing up here before the bombs. Now we need to go and find him. And like I said before, this one takes us a decent way across the Toxic Valley. So I will try and do some exploring this part as well to get some more locations out of the way. Outside the security office, and you will notice that this door is locked to a level 2. Now you might think, how the hell am I going to get in there? Well, the game, I don't even know if the game does this deliberately, but the wall is kind of open. So why is this door locked to a level 2 when you can just come in here? I don't really see the point of it. So this is a private system that belongs to the Wavy Willards Water Park. Okay, so we gotta go into holotape review. I think so. Let's check the 23rd. 3 hours of concessions. Got a guy acting real weird about a package. Might be the same guy as that slide tape. Setting it aside, I'll bring it to the office at the end of shift. 6 hours of gator mouth and another 4 of picnic tables up top. No luck. Reviewed 10 hours of bathroom footage. Dear God, some people, no sign of the kid. 8 hours of nothing covering the fountain. Looked at Slitter Slide and Kiddy Slide for 12 hours. Found a tape that is probably the kid getting nabbed at the slitter. I think the kid knew the guy. Put it in the security office safe until the feds or whoever can come and get it. Okay, so we've got our first clue.
Hey there, Freddy. Hey, where's your nanny? You know what? I have a surprise for you. Don't want the other kids to see, though. They might get jealous.
What is it? What's my surprise? I want to see it. Please. Please. Where is it?
I don't think your nanny will like it. Let's take off your ID there so she can't find you. And then I can take you to the surprise. Oh, what's that sound, boys and girls? Slither slide! Swoosh! Splash!
Now, you might think by that tape and thinking, this sounds real creepy. Well, that's the exact same thought I had when I did this quest for the first time. That first tape is incredibly creepy in the way it sounds. This second tape that we've got to go pick up sort of clarifies that. As soon as I get rid of some bloody rad roaches who have respawned.
Hello, sir.
Okay, our next clue. We've got to go over near the Crocoloshus water slide. But we've also got to head to the top of this slide here. Because there was supposedly that ID that he took off the kid as he got up here. So we might as well go grab that immediately. There is a toothbrush and also the ID for Freddy. So Kid Secure keeps your kids safe. SN 132563. Made for Freddy Wood. Status error. So I need to find a way to repair that. Hopefully it might give us something. Let's just get rid of that Mirelurk down there. So we've got a Clarksburg P.O. box. And we've also got do not duplicate. Yeah, got it. We've also got a letter to the media. This key lets you open my box with all the evidence you need. I sent it to you because the truth has got to come out. You're Appalachia's most trusted news source, and people will listen to you if you do an investigation. Grafton Steel has been violating safety standards and getting people killed with the toxic sludge they're dumping into the water. So we got to go to the Clarksburg post office. So that is something we can definitely work our way towards. It is all the way down there. I might want to pass by my camp right before we head off so we can repair this ID. Might as well do it now while we've got it available. Right, back at base. Let's just use that Tinkerer's Workbench real fast. So, quest item. Game, what's wrong? Why are you telling me that I can't craft this? Okay, I have no idea what the hell's going on. I lack the materials. No, I don't. I've got all the materials. Fine. If the game's gonna be this fussy about me doing something when I have the materials for it, I'm just gonna leave this for now. I might have to come back later before we finish this quest off and see. Or I might need to reload the game again, because the game may have just bugged out. Who knows? Anyway, let's start heading towards Clarksburg, but on the way, we've got a bunch of places we could just go straight down to Clarksburg with instead of fast traveling. I just need to be careful though. We are near that area where the Mirelurk Queen spawns in. I don't want to upset her. Oh, you're a boss. You die. And as you saw there, that one for my weapons where it repairs itself is going off like nuts. It's not going to be able to repair it completely, but it's going to delay the inevitable where I am going to have to go fix my weapons, so it's better to have a perk that works than not having any perk at all, I guess. We've got a loot trunk. Wow. I am having some very, very horrible luck with those things of late. Alright, we got another Tinkerer's Workbench here. So, is this going to do the same thing as it did at my base, or has it fixed itself? No, it appears that it hasn't fixed itself. So, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do at this point. I actually don't know. Every time I've done this quest, I've been able to do it. And that's the lake bed there with the Queen in it. Oh, and there was Snallygasters here as well. Hang on, wait. No, what? Wait. Game, you are not seriously telling me that a Snallygaster got defeated by 2 blood bugs. Well, in that case, what the hell killed the blood bugs? Or did the Snallygaster kill the blood bugs and then something killed the Snallygaster? Hi? Oh, they're everywhere. We've also discovered Kiddy Korner cabins, which is probably the most creepiest name to give a place that I've seen so far. Well, he's acid is frothing at the mouth. This is kind of creepy and kind of cool at the same time, because now we can see these guys up close. Okay, it would appear that guy is dead and glitched, which is something I didn't even know that could happen, but this is Fallout after all. Nothing's impossible. Right, well, he's dead and glitched. The other one's dead. I did see a third one down here that I'm going to be relatively careful of. Wait, are you dead as well? Wait, what the... I could have sworn that I saw one of these guys alive. Why are they all dead? Who killed these things? I mean, killing a Snallygaster is not the most easiest of feats, but I want to know who killed these, but at the same time, I really don't. Because whatever probably killed them means they're stronger than them, and that also means that I'm going to have a harder time killing it than them. Oh, hi! How you doing? So, judging by the way that that dude is on extreme low health, I am going to actually guess that he may have been the one to kill that's killed those Snallygasters if he's on that low of health. In that case, that dude should really, you know, pop a stim pack or something. He is quite low. There is the Boathouse Key, which, if you're wondering about this, goes over here at this boathouse that you can unlock. And in here we get another reward chest, which has crap in it. Yeah, I just need to stop looting those, because they've never contained anything decent in it. Occasionally they do, but they always contain stuff like that. It's just, it's useless. They're loot chests. They should have some form of loot in it. And when I say loot, I mean good loot, not just giving me some ammo and gunpowder. I can pick that crap off the ground. Alright, let's just quickly check this terminal here. I believe it was P.O. Box number 13? No, actually, no, maybe that's the wrong one. Maybe it's P.O. Box 12. There we go. Otis Pike, 316 West Wilford Street in Grafton. There is a lot of combots in here. The hell? You target the legs, you take them out in one hit. So, where the hell are we going now? We're going all the damn way back down there. Fine, is there any locations that I haven't discovered? There is one just over here. So, let's just go discover this. It looks like it's another farm, but still, might as well get these locations on the map. Well, we've discovered our next place. I don't know what it's called, because the game hasn't given it to me. And there's also another officer here, the Woods Estate. Oh. I think I'm supposed to be coming here later in that quest line. I mean, the dude is called Freddy Wood, and this is the Wood Estate. So I'm assuming we have to come back here later as I find Silo Alpha's plan. So far we've found Silo Alpha and Silo Bravo. So there's Site Alpha, and Site Bravo is up there, which I could have found last part, but we'll leave that till later. I can always grab that as I'm heading around this area next part. So, that's the Woods Estate there, which means, sure, let's just fast travel back down to Grafton real fast so we can go search his house. Alright, so, Grafton Day is back on, so let's not go ruin that for the lovely super mutants that want to go beat the living shit out of the Grafton monster. We'll leave that for them. We need to go discover Otis Pike's house, which luckily enough is right here. This letter serves as your formal confirmation of our informal decision today regarding the termination of your employment with Grafton Steel. So, this dude was basically a member of Grafton Steel, and there you go, there's Freddy himself. So these two definitely knew each other. That cute Susie Jenkins died horrible with lumps growing inside her little body. I feel so bad for her, folks. No one should have to bury a little child like that. So people were dying at Grafton Steel, or at least around it, because they were dumping chemicals into the river. So he finally did it. He secretly told the news about what's happening at Grafton Steel. The safety rules are ignored and people are dying. From there, he stirred up a hornet's nest with the reporters and protesters outside, basically disrupting work. And the soldiers came out, and apparently this dude Arthur, who runs the mill, these two are supposed to be kin. And then it winded up being to the point where he got found out that he was the one that talked. He got fired and booted off the premises, said they knew I was helping the protesters, guess being kin didn't matter. Arthur didn't even talk to me himself. And that sets up to what he was doing with all the respondents about the Grafton Steel. He was trying to get the place shut down because of the safety issues. Dear Mr. Otis Pike, I'm sorry to hear about the issues you've been experiencing with your son's kid secure. Only an authorized adult that's been added to the account can remove the bracelet. We hope we keep your kid secure. I've attached the override instructions as you requested. I'm happy to assure you that Grafton Dam is an amazing marvel of technological achievement. We have found that humans make too many mistakes. So other than a remote oversight capability, the Grafton Dam is fully automated. So there we go. He basically decided that the only way to force Arthur to take down Grafton Steel so it could be fixed was to effectively kidnap his son and force him to obey. And you can kind of guess how that went, because now we need to head out to Grafton Dam, which was a place I was going to go last part, but for some stupid reason... Yeah, the only reason I didn't get taken out to the dam last part is because the quest randomized the location of those paper targets and sent me up to a farm. Usually, it sent me out to the dam, which where I was planning to go. But unfortunately, the game sent me over to a place I'd already been, which was more convenience than anything else. But at least we go out and see the dam now. We'll do a couple of locations around it. I might even head up to Grafton Steel as well, just to have a look a little bit about how bad things were getting up there just before the bombs hit. Alright, we're coming up to the outskirts of Grafton Dam, which is over there in the distance. We do have a couple of locations to do here. The first is this watchtower up here, that I might be able to go up and get a bunch of locations from, which wouldn't be a bad idea, because I would actually like to know what's around this area at least. Now, this is the Pioneer Scout Overlook. The Pioneer Scout settlement is just down there. I think this is the area that's getting used this DLC as a thing. I'm not entirely too sure what it's going to get used for, but they did specifically say it would be relating to the scouts. So there is a bunch of locations now that we've got, and we've also got a note up here as well. Along with this Raider Corpse with a sniper rifle. You can find him across the lake on the roof of Grafton Steel at 2 PM tomorrow. Take out Mr. Hendrick and your debt is paid. I'm not entirely too certain who this dude was. Maybe just a hired assassin or something, but who is Mr. Hendrick? Because Arthur's last name was Wood, so it's obviously not him. He wasn't paid to take out Pike either, so who the hell is Mr. Hendrick?
This is Grafton's mayor. Mayor White, that is. Our wonderful tourist industry has a problem that I'm hoping someone out there can help me fix. Barrels of toxic sludge are popping up in Grafton Lake. Horrendous. No one will want to swim there if they see those. We don't have the funds to really clean up the lake, so I need you to make sure nobody sees them. And I know just the place to dump them. That's what they get for failing to endorse me.
Okay, so we've got another daily challenge. We need to go sink some barrels. Now, the only thing is, do I have Agility 5? Yes, I do. So if you didn't have Agility 5, you would have to manually take them up. I believe it's up to Hemlock Holes and dump them in the dumpster up there. But luckily enough, I have Agility 5, which means I can just sink them and deal with them on the spot. So we either have the option to take the barrel or to sink the barrel. So I am just going to sink it. There's no point in taking it, because I'm not heading up to Hemlock Holes in that sort of direction. Where are the other two? The other two are on the other side of the bloody lake. Okay then. Right, dealt with my second load of Mirelurks. Let's just pick up that toxic barrel. Actually, no, don't pick it up. Sink it. Let's just chuck another grenade over there. That dealt with one of them. But they don't know where I am. If they don't know, they will know in a second. So sink that barrel as well. And there we go. that is past the buck completed. Nice, quick, and easy one. We get some stim packs, some 308s, a hunting rifle, and some nuclear waste. And that has almost put me up to the next level. And another legendary piece of armor. I am just getting those so quickly. And unfortunately, for now, I have to deal with some super mutants. There we go. Bloody super mutants are always tanky as hell. So, Grafton Dam. We don't have the key to get in the front door, at least for now, and I really wish I would actually get something good. There is also a power armor frame here I would actually not mind taking. I'll take off those pieces, and then I will immediately scrap them for some plastic and some steel, and I will get in this. This is now my power armor frame. That does actually mean now that I am carrying around 10 weight in my stash, or at least in my carry weight. But, at least now I have a frame. I can put this on when I need it. Hopefully that doesn't send me overweight, which I think it just did, because I can't run anymore. I should really go scrap all my stuff so I go back underweight. That's a thing I can do at these stations. So, unless you have the key or you have level 3 hacking, you can't get in here by the doors. To get into this place, you need to go in via one of the drainage pipes that are sitting at the back of the dam. Hence these ones here.
What is it?
It is nothing. You saw nothing. Just bypass that dude. I'll deal with him when I come out.
It was nothing.
Oh, there's more in here, isn't there? Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be more in here? Make me verse more super mutants, game. You think it's bloody funny. We got Freddy's Adventure number 1. Freddy's Secrets. Uncle Otis got me a Grognak game. He is so cool. We got to get inside the dam. Uncle Otis said he was getting us food. I hope he gets... Guys, really? Yeah. Where is this bloody super mutant? Go away! So, Freddy left notes all around this dam that we've got to collect. And I also need a key for this place so I can actually get out the main door. That I can get off Mr. Otis Pike here. Super mutants are so damn annoying. Just go away. Really, just go away. So the kid was having fun with our great adventure. Now all he does is whine and draw rude pictures. I'm not sure who's the captive here. After left a note at the ransom site, said I could keep his kid, wouldn't shut down the plant, would let his only son go to save the country from commies. Nice. I swear the kid is plotting to kill me. He keeps bumping me when I'm on the catwalk. He was playing with a bit of rope, saying he was practicing his pioneer scout knots, but I'm pretty sure he was making a noose. Yeah, would you believe the kid was turning in to be a little shit and concocted a plan to probably get him killed, or more or less just keep him in place so the kid could make his grand escape. But the kid really turned into a little brat.
Come out, wherever you are.
I'm not coming out, Super Mutant, so you can shut up until I actually come out. More secret stuff. Uncle Otis got my candies and took them. He says my teeth is gonna rot out, not like Uncle Otis got gross food. He is all mad now and stopped being fun. I want to go home and play with my rifle. Bam bam, I am a good shooter. I got a rat, but now it is dead and not fun. Uncle Otis sucks. I'm gonna get him. I want to go home and he says no. I want candies and he says no. I want to fart in the tube and he says no. I am going to make some traps like Pioneer Scouts said to do in the woods and catch Uncle Otis because I am the greatest. It worked. Uncle Otis got his foot caught in my trap and slipped where I put the oil. He is so mad and yelling at me, but he is stuck upside down now. Ha 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 ha, I showed him I'm going home. So, I will admit, as big as what the shithead as what this kid was, he kinda he kind of did his scouting techniques correct at least. And from there, we've got Arthur Wood's lighter. There's all our clues. And we've also got Grognak and the Ruby Ruins. Good old Grognak game that we can pick up and play on our thing. And now we have to go back to the Woods estate, which luckily for me, I've already been to. It was all the way back over here, all the way over near Clarksburg. Is there another bloody code piece around here? I heard that. No? The game was just screwing with me? Okay then. We're back at the Woods estate, where Freddy and his father lived. Apparently his father didn't give a crap about him. Or maybe he knew that that Otis underestimated the power of Freddy. Because the kid was a pioneer scout, so I shouldn't be that surprised. We've got a microscope and Freddy's hasty note. Daddy, I can't find you and I'm scared. I hear lots of sirens and a man says I got to go with him to some secret place now. He said Daddy gave money so I can go to the vault and be safe. Uncle Otis is at the dam. We had fun there except he was mean, so I left. Where are you? So after that note, it would be under the assumption that Freddy got taken to one of the vaults around here. We don't know which vault it is. But also because I haven't fixed the kid secure, what is Miss Annie going to say? Because if you have the kid secure fixed, she will basically can draw data off it and try and find Freddy from there. Although you never ever see that part, she just says it. Now I am actually wondering what happens if you don't fix the kid secure and then you give it back to her anyway. I wonder if she'll have the same line of dialogue or she'll say something different. So, stuff it. Miles will do something different. I'm not going to bother fixing the kid secure. Mainly because the only way I can do that right now is by logging out and logging back in. So, stuff it. Let's go see what happens if you return to Miss Annie without fixing it. Because now I'm curious what the dialogue option's going to be.
You are returned. And my Freddy? This writing. This is Freddy's. His father, he did not want Freddy with the uncle, but so much love Freddy had for him. Oh, mon petit chou. So terrible for my brave boy. This you found at the home? Oh, my poor child. Such fear. The writing says he went to safety before the bombs. This means he could live. Thank you. These things I have found, you must take as a reward.
Oh. So, the dialogue didn't mention anything else. It just got left out about the kid secure. Okay. That means we get some water, some plans for an SMG and light metal legs. But the most important part, we've got the perfect storm, which is an SMG that I am going to want to use when I head down to the ash heap. Because the mole miners down at the ash heap don't like fire. Any fire weapon just melts their health instantly. And that is something I am going to use. So drop a like, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next video.